New tonight, a small West Michigan community is asking state police to investigate its own police department. News Channel 3 was at Berry Township's City Hall 2 weeks ago when more than 100 people packed in to voice concerns over the size of the department and what some claim is excessive force. Our Jared Worksma first broke the story. He is live now in Kalamazoo. Jared, when and more importantly, why did the Township Board decide it was necessary to ask state police to step in here?
Well, Kate, there was another special meeting last week with a packed house, and at that point, the board unanimously voted to ask state police to step in. Now, one of the incidents they'll be asked to take a look at is actually the incident that began all of this. It started last month when a local business owner was arrested, and many contend that police used excessive force, and there are still many questions unanswered. And for the first time tonight, though, we got our hands on a copy of the police report. Drawn to Two Jack's Tavern by loud music, two Berry Township officers found the owner, Jack Nadwarnick, relieving himself in the parking lot. He was told to stop and turn down the music. The report says Nadwarnick started cursing at the officers, ignoring their commands and moving towards them until he was struck with a baton, handcuffed, and wrestled into a police car.
I just question where the line is between protection and harassment.
This was the scene at a Berry Township board meeting 3 weeks later.
These people were screaming. She assumed at first that it wasn't police and then realized it was police.
The friction even caught the attention of a Washington Post blog discussing the militarization of police departments. What do you think about the fact that this has gotten national attention?
Yeah, I think that it was pretty much one-sided, and you know, it's always easy to print something that's sensational.
Chief Victor Pierce realizes many of the complaints do come back to the size of his department. Specifically, it's 34 reserve officers.
I think it's ridiculous to have that many officers in Berry Township.
The numbers may seem large, but there is no military buildup. I've never wanted our department to be an us versus them. We serve this community.
Pierce says all his reserves have full-time jobs. Many don't even live in the county, but he has enough now that his 4 full-time officers don't need to be alone.
One of the principal rules I learned from experience is you always have to have backup. I want my officers to go home safe, to be with their families.
All right, now Chief Pierce says that he welcomes the invitation to Michigan State Police to step in and investigate, saying that he has nothing to hide, but he may still have to wait a while because Michigan State Police have not officially been asked yet by the Berry Township Board to do that. The Berry Township Board has another special meeting scheduled for next Monday where they plan to finalize the language of that request. We're live outside our WWMT studios tonight. I'm Jared Worksma, News Channel 3.